Infertility Awareness Week is coming up next week, and it's highlighting an issue that might be more common than you think. Nearly 20% of women are unable to conceive after a year of trying. Dr. Cindy Long with Women's Health Group at North Suburban is joining us this morning. Thanks so much for coming in. We really appreciate it. Can we just start off with the definition of infertility? What is that in the medical world?
So officially, infertility is a year of trying to conceive without a conception.
Okay. And at what point do you advise people and families to start coming in and say, maybe there's something else that we need to be looking at?
So for women under 35 without any known predisposing conditions, we encourage them to wait a year because chances are very good, 80–85% chance they will conceive within that year. For women who are older, over 35, or women with any predisposing medical conditions such as endometriosis or known uterine anomalies or uterine masses, or endocrinology problems such as polycystic ovarian syndrome, or couples who maybe aren't cisgender male-female, we encourage them to come in sooner.
Yeah, okay. And it's interesting because I feel like, at least within my own group, more and more women are starting to talk about it, but a lot of times people don't actually share their stories, and maybe they feel like they're going about it alone when that's not the case.
So infertility is a tremendously stressful journey for individuals and for couples. And with that, we strongly encourage that people have the right support to help them through that journey. Most infertility specialists will help them with that support because it can be a really difficult time for people and something maybe they're not comfortable sharing.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I am interested in hearing about the changes and advancements in treatment that maybe can be a little bit hopeful for people.
So these technologies are rapidly advancing all the time. So think about egg freezing. Like, that's so common and well understood now. 10 years ago, we thought it would be impossible.
That's true.
And now so many younger women are encouraged to freeze their eggs so that they can maintain their fertility later in life if they maybe don't have a partner and they're pursuing a career, or maybe they're undergoing medical treatment that could render them infertile further down the road. Just yesterday, I was reading about exciting technology at University of Oregon Health Science Centers. They're working on an artificial uterus for extreme preterm babies. So the sky's the limit when you think about how rapidly our technology is changing. So I encourage people, do be hopeful. Some things that are not quite as sexy maybe, that have really improved our technologies very recently is a lot of our systems have become more automated. So whereas it used to be an individual in a lab, working with eggs and sperm and various chemicals and fluids, now those systems are automated to where we get more standardized, more reproducible results that are better than what we were having in the past.
There's a lot of options that maybe people don't realize all the time. So the first thing is pick up and make an appointment and start asking some questions.
Exactly. I think a lot of people think of infertility treatment as simply IVF. There's a whole range of options. And I always encourage patients, when you're pursuing possible infertility treatment, ask your infertility specialist, what are all the treatment options available to me? What are the likelihood of success with each of those treatments, as well as what is the expense of each of those treatments? And use that education to help you decide as a couple, as a family, what makes the best sense for you.
Yeah, that last point is so important, right? Checking with insurance, and so that you're not surprised by anything, because it's already a really stressful journey, as you were mentioning.
And unfortunately, it can be an extremely expensive journey as well.
Well, thank you so much. And hopefully this helps kind of bring that conversation, out of the shadows a little bit so that more people can get help. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.